Welcome back to Orks Discuss. Smart Boy Thinky Pants and Zork Gorkson continue their search through the galaxy for the Emperor of Orkkind, so that he can finally reunite the Imperium and crump all the gits in the galaxy. But without any knowledge of where the Emperor might be, what hope do they have of actually finding him? In the meantime, Smart Boy Thinky Pants and Zork Gorkson discuss nihilism. Enjoy.
Oh, finally, we's out of the warp. I was getting tired of killing all them demons. I was ready to kill something else. Something with blood, and meat, and breakable bones. Mostly so that when we win I could get myself a snack. Right, Thinky Pants, get us to a planet with a good scrap.
Ain't we supposed to be looking for the Emperor, not just looking for a scrap 'cause we's bored?
Oh yeah! I almost forgot what we was doing here in the first place. Right, so find us a scrap and the Emperor so we can get him back to the Imperium and I can have a snack.
Yeah, I still don't know where the Emperor is, or where we are for that matter. I think we's gonna need to send out a message into the void on a squawk box saying we's looking for the Emperor. I figure either we get lucky and the Emperor shows up, or we get lucky and some gits show up that we can stomp.
Yeah! War the Emperor! So what do we do till then?
You wanna hear me talk about stupid Yumi stuff some more?
No! I'm sick and tired of you talking about dead old stupid smart Yumis.
Why?
'Cause it makes me zogging angry!
Yeah, but then you'll get good and frothing for when we get to scrapping.
Oh yeah? Alright, give me the stupidest Yumi stuff you got.
Oh, the stupidest, huh? What about nihilism?
What's nihilism?
Nihilism means that nothing matters. There ain't no such thing as being proper or being giddish. There ain't no gods, and without gods, none of the moral stuff that religion teaches matters neither.
Just nothing matters. By the Emperor. Okay, who the Zorg came up with that stupid idea?
Well, nihilism ain't like the other Smart Boy Yumi ideas. The idea of a nihilism started getting talked about as a thing to be avoided. It weren't no idea anyone was like, you know what we ought to do? Not care about nothing. You see, Yumis would get weird and sad, and then they thought that nothing mattered, and it's hard to get out of that way of thinking. So there's a lot of Smart Boy writing stuff about how to avoid feeling like nothing matters. But for a good long time, nobody said being a nihilist was a good thing, or really thought of themselves as being a nihilist, at least not in a good way. Leastwise, Yumis had the sense to not come up with nihilism as if it was a good idea, but as a bad way of thinking that Yumis could fall into when they's being weird and sad.
Okay, that makes sense. Yumis realised that nihilism was giddish. Then what did they do?
Well, a lot of Yumi smart boys started coming up with ideas that are answers to the questions that nihilism brings up. So stuff like existentialism and absurdism is a way to deal with the proposed reality of nihilism. So let's say there ain't no gods and there ain't no inherent meaning to existence. So what do? Existentialism says you make your own meaning. Absurdism says that meaninglessness ain't no reason to be sad. The universe don't make no sense. It's absurd. So don't worry about it. Enjoy yourself. It's real silly.
I thought you said this was gonna make me mad. This don't sound so bad.
Well, then there were some Yumis that thought nihilism was a good idea.
What? Who?
Russians.
Of course it's the Russians.
Yeah, some gits by the name of Nikolai Chernyshevsky and Dmitry Pizarev came up with the idea of Russian nihilism. They were some of the boys that said there ain't no such thing as gods. If we can't see, hear, touch, or measure something, then it don't exist. Because there's no gods, all of the old rules gotta go away, and all the Yumi gets needed to open up their eyes and stop believing in fairy tales. Now, even as dumb as this is, it still ain't really nihilism.
Why not?
Because they still thought stuff was important. They still did stuff. They still believed in like equality and fair treatment. They believed in materialism the way Marx did. But if you was really a nihilist the way the word is first used, if you's really a stupid Yumi that really thinks that nothing you do or anyone does is important, and any action you do is no different from any other action, then there's only two things that make sense to do. Do nothing or end existence.
If nothing matters, then what can I do whatever I want?
Well, then something matters to you. If you want to do things, then stuff matters. If you would rather do one thing over another, well, then you ain't a nihilist. If there's a difference between stomping a git and getting stomped by a git, then stuff matters and you ain't a nihilist.
Wait, what you mean about that ending existence bit?
Well, existing in a meaningless existence is torture for Yumis, who is kinda made to find meaning and purpose in the stuff they do. So a Yumi that believes in nihilism might try to destroy everything, including themselves, to stop the endless suffering that is leading a meaningless existence.
Ugh. That don't make me angry. I don't know what I was feeling. Kinda sad. Disappointed. Like, why would any Yumi want to live that way? I don't like this feeling. Tell me something that makes me angry.
Let me see. Oh, there's such a thing as medical nihilism, which is the belief that going to the doc and medicine don't help nobody.
Yog me. That is stupid. Right. I'm gonna go punch some plow steel until some git answers the squawk box message. Up yours, Finky Pants, for making me brain sad and angry with some dumb Yumi stuff.
Oh, how do you think I feel? This is me job.
This has been Orks Discuss. Thank you all for listening, and remember, if you think you're a nihilist, you should probably do some thinking and sorting yourself out before all of these negative thoughts overwhelm you. If you are proudly a nihilist, and you have a prescription for how others should live their lives, then you're not a nihilist. You merely say that you are. And you probably use it as a justification to be very nasty to other people, more often than you care to admit, in the form of YouTube comments. Farewell, and good luck.